Today I will be ranking all 88 current tracks of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to find out which map stands above the rest, starting at F tier and working my way up. By the way, this is all my opinion. Please don't get mad. By far my least favorite map in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Sky Garden. You are the pinnacle of garbage and a waste of space and should not exist. Matter of fact, I'm going to Control K and Control paste you right where you belong, into the trash. Why was this map added to the booster course over tracks like Toad's Factory or DS Bowser Castle honestly beats me. What I used to think was a skill issue became this map just sucks. Sucks so bad. This track is the laughingstock of the booster course, the yin to the yang of the booster course track enjoyability spectrum. Also, the grass, Nintendo, come on, shame Nintendo, shame. From now on, never call anything useless in life, because even the boulders from Rock Arc Mountain exist for some reason. When people say they hate tour maps in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, they point to this map for a reason. Too many cars. If this map gets deleted tomorrow, no one will say anything. Garbage in its purest form. I hate this map very much, cause it feels like I am eating nails for lunch. Just one boring, lifeless path, and if you fall behind early, it feels like you're Kratos climbing out of the underworld. You haven't experienced real pain in your life until you are forced to play this on 200cc online with no smart steering. Pain. Slightly better than
Mario Circuit 3,
but still abysmal. Whew, so those were all the maps I strongly dislike. Now we're in the D tier. These tracks I just slightly dislike. Screw Chick-fil-A, eat more cows because I hate these darn cows. The whole idea of being in some sort of sewer is just not my cup of tea. The split paths are a joke and there's nothing to do on this map. I hate the bombs and the obstacles. This course may be the most lifeless track in the game. I would rather race on the track Luigi's Mansion on the DS than play this on my Switch. Mario circuits are almost always so bland and dull. Nothing much going on here. Wait, is that number 0? This map is beyond comprehension. I'm so sorry for what I said about this track. Oh my gosh, it has Wiggler. Another boring Mario circuit, and this time it doesn't have Wiggler for redemption. Just a big fat meh. Mid. Nothing sweet about this track at all, other than the theme. Literally and figuratively. Also, pun intended. Why I hate this map? No clue. Do I like it? No. On to the C tier now. These tracks I feel indifferent to or just meh about. This map is so chaotic and has such a low skill ceiling that it defines this tier. When I think of maps that I'm indifferent to, this map pops up. The change in the third lap is nice, I guess, but it's nothing much. By the time Mario Kart 9 comes out, as long as Nintendo don't put this track in, I will honestly forget about it completely. This is exactly how depressing I imagine London to be in real life. Only thing it's missing is a 99% chance of a gloomy day every time you play. Driving by the Eiffel Tower is nice, but other than that, there's nothing here of worth. Only fun part was the thwomps acting as a Berlin Wall. Wow, another boring GBA remake. Woo! I've never been more bored in my life. Nothing exciting about this one, so the name is a complete scam. There's another DK map that's placed way higher than this one. Sorry not sorry, because I can't keep playing this map anymore. Not a fan of the atmosphere, and the map is not popping or dull enough to really stand out to me. A complete waste of time. Mid. I don't care much for this track and its design at all, but the changing seasons theme is cool, I guess. If this gets picked, I'm gonna play it all the way through with a straight face. Moving on to the B tier, these tracks I actually slightly enjoy playing. The beginning section is quite lackluster, but after the cannon area, there is a bit of fun to be had on this track. This is one of the first tracks I've ever raced on in my Mario Kart career on the DS, so it holds a little place in my heart. A bagger's dream track. A fun little map to play every once in a while. A tour map with a bit of spice. I love the half pipes everywhere, but a lot of the so-called obstacles I feel like are just there for decoration. New Donk City bootleg still goes a bit crazy. A recurring case of the right idea with alright execution, but it could have been so much better. I love to play this during the Christmas season, but anytime else I'm pretty on it, so I think this is the perfect spot for it right now. Man, I enjoy this map thoroughly, but imagine how cool a water park theme map could have been. I hope Nintendo revisits this idea in Mario Kart 9. A great map and a cool orange theme to it, and also it has the best Mario Kart character just free roaming around. A nice trip into Woodland Wonderland.
I'm
DS fanboy,
and I approve this message.
This map is fun, but with gold mushrooms, it's just a great remake. The music goes hard, and the split paths actually split you from other players. I'm looking at you, Ice Ice Outpost. The more I play this game, the more I slowly appreciate this track for what it is. An enjoyable starter track. I love what they did with this map. They really brought it back to life. On to the A tier. These tracks I greatly enjoy racing on. Welcome to Bagger's Paradise Part 2. As a huge Zelda fan, I wish they did more, but for what we got, I still really enjoy it. And oh yeah, the Master Sword Easter egg is great. A lot of water and a lot of joys to be had with this map. I love everything about this track. The music, the giant Bowser, the aesthetic. But for some reason, I just don't feel like I could put it any higher. Let me know if anyone in the comments feels like this. While you're at it, please like and subscribe for more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe content. Bullet Bill extension goes... A map that is really fun, but is overrated in my opinion. I love the idea of riding in a cruise ship, but I feel like this idea could have gone way harder. It still is a really fun map though. The music is a classic and the theme goes insane. One of two F-Zero tracks, and this is for sure the worst of the two. Great design, great name, great atmosphere. I love how you never know what place you're in until you actually get out of the split paths area. I love jumping between the two roads, and the space station theme, although I believe there is a superior spacey theme, Rainbow Road, I feel like this one is still a great addition to the game. Moving on to the S tier, these tracks I strongly love. I have been to Sydney. Yeah, that's all I wrote for the script. Thanks, past self. A lot of these tour maps are so high because they are so fun to play with friends who are casuals. It is a much harder sell to say, hey, you want to play Shermerland? Than it is to say one of these cities, especially LA. Beautiful city atmosphere with nighttime vibes. I must be in a McDonald's commercial because I'm loving it. A staple of this game and deserves no lower than this. It is the closest thing we will ever get to a Toy Story themed map. Your move, Nintendo. I'm waiting. Did you know in the Roman Colosseum, the Romans actually flooded it before? How often do I think about the Roman Empire? I mean, at least a couple times a week, you know? Nothing... I mean, they were a big civilization. This is how you do a remake. I'm talking to you, Mario Circuit 3, and the other ones I'm forgetting. I remember distinctly trying to get my gold tires, and I played this map so much that I just love it now. The music's always hitting, and I love the mall theme. I love this track because it makes me feel like I'm playing Subway Surfers, but in Mario Kart. They just gotta add that one cop guy. Now we're on to the SS tier, and these are the tracks I love more than my own family. A lot of people hate this map, but honestly, I love it. The colors and the cool ice cream remind me of Fall Guys, and it's something I never expected in a Mario Kart game, and I absolutely adore it. This map is a classic to me. I remember how much I loved playing it on my DS, and I just had so many great memories on it. That being said, this port does it absolute justice. I love the gap jump. I recently have been practicing it, and it made me love this map so much. Oh, and also the snowy vibes along with the really cool cannon and monkey track. Many people have this as their number one, and for good reason. It is by far the most outlandish Rainbow Road in a good way, having us literally go through space and planets. And the rainbow floor just makes me wanna I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to me. Next one. A tour map that is levels above the others. Night sky is stunning, and I love how well it contrasts with the bright colors of the city. It has so much to look at and is a blast to play. A perfect combo. It has a pretty basic layout, but I still find myself lost in this course. I can never seem to not have a smile on my face while playing this. It is a map that gives you pure joy, and that's all I want from it. The opening to this track is marvelous. It's a cinematic masterpiece. How it matches your trick with the music is amazing. I love the idea of going down some giant mountain and how intense everything feels. I'm constantly engaged in this track, and I've been playing it for nearly a decade at this point. It still always hits. The runner-up spot is reserved for a map that feels like a grand finale to Mario Kart 8. The greatest thing this map does is make you feel like a speedrunner because of how fast it is. The shortcuts in this map are second to none, and one stands above the rest. On the peak of the mountain, my favorite track, Ninja Hideaway. Where can I begin? It has scrumptious Japanese theme along with a vibrant color, lively moving track, multiple route options, and a unique track design, allowing you to go vertically and choose between 3 paths. A new route is given on the second lap. The beautiful night sky, beautiful pink colors, the secret paths, and oh yeah, did I mention it has a Japanese theme? My honey bun, glorious king, one and only ninja hideaway towers above the rest, while they all stare in awe of its beauty and gorgeousness. Ninja hideaway.